Somos celebs, pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a photo now. Photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more.
Come on, my peoples, back again. Yeah, you know us. Consistency is the key. I say this every time. Let's go, man. Let's go straight in it, man. MBUEMO agreement. Fabrizio, the big dog, has confirmed himself, yeah? That we've got an agreement with Bryan MBUEMO. That's on personal terms, of course. So all this, we're getting scared every minute. Is it going to go through? Blah, blah, blah. It's all good, yeah? We've got him. And this is why I've been telling man, stop panicking. Like 70 million bid from Tottenham and all of this was, it's not true. We've got an agreement. As you can see from this, I'll read it out. Discussions are also still ongoing for Bryan MBUEMO. Man United have an agreement with the player in place, but are still discussing club to club. So still no deal done. So it's not fully done because we've got to agree a fee with Brentford. But we've got an agreement with the player. And it's not 250k, what people keep saying, what Newcastle journalists are putting out, that propaganda, 250k, that's rubbish. We've got an agreement with him. He's happy and he's waiting. You understand? I'm going to read the article. As you can see, discussions are also still ongoing for Bryan MBUEMO. Man United have an agreement with the player in place, but are still discussing club to club. So as soon as we get a fee, it's done. And I'll read the actual article because it's Fabrizio, the big dog, but he said it on Court Offside. That's the article he said it on. And this is the article here on the right. And he says, Manchester United clarifying striker options on the market, including Hugo EKITIKE and Victor Gyökeres. Let's see what's going to happen there. But at the moment, again, the deal was not considered easy. It will clearly be expensive. And there is competition from Liverpool and Chelsea. So it's just contact at the moment between the parties. That's with EKITIKE that he's talking about. With Manchester United that want to clarify the striker situation. Then it comes to Victor Gyökeres. And he's giving priority to Arsenal, which we know that he said that he wants Arsenal over Man United. But still not rejecting Manchester United. Discussions are also still ongoing with Bryan MBUEMO from Brentford. They have an agreement with the player in place. Yeah, remember that line there, you know. They have an agreement with the player in place. This is the big dog, Fabrizio. Not no guy in Russia or some next journalist. This is the big dog. But are still discussing club to club. So still the deal is not fully done, but the agreement is done. So we've negotiated with MBUEMO. What do you want? 150? Look. Okay, no problem. It's not 250, the silly propaganda stuff. And we're willing to pay him whatever. As soon as Brentford and United come to terms of what it's going to be, because they're trying to be silly at the moment. From what I've seen, they want 70 million or something. He's got 1 year left on his contract. Be serious. Take 60 million. Even that's a bit steep, but cool. He scored 20 goals last season because they've got a year left. He's got a year left and he's got an option to have another year. So obviously they're using that to say, listen, he's basically got 2 years, but you can't go out there and pay 70 million. That's crazy. So yeah, all this, we're getting scared every minute and MBUEMO's going to go to Tottenham. That's rubbish. Like these reports come out earlier as well. Man United are relaxed about their pursuit of Bryan MBUEMO, despite being aware Tottenham's interested in him. And MBUEMO is intrigued by Spurs, but is still leaning towards United. Do you know what's crazy about this article? This same guy, Sky Sports Liao or whatever, that's the geezer that made up the rumor that Tottenham are bidding 70 million. And he's not even mentioning it no more. So he's just throwing Tottenham in there, but he's not even mentioning this bid no more because everyone knows it was Jazz. So the Sky Sports Liao guys come out again now. He's saying, yeah, this is like MBUEMO is leading towards United. Pete Hall 86, which is very reliable for United news. This is all today, by the way. Tottenham signing Tel on a permanent basis is understood to have been accelerated after Spurs learned that MBUEMO who the club inquired about this week, still sees Man United as his preferred destination. And MBUEMO only sees us as his preferred destination. That's been said since the 2nd of June. It's the 16th now. That's 14 days ago. Nothing's changed. But a lot of rumours, Tottenham, nothing has changed with MBUEMO. It's just been everyday news for no reason, just making it seem like it's crazy. And then you've got in the last one, you've got Andre Onana has advised Brian MBUEMO to join Man United. Obviously, they're both from Cameroon. So, you know, it's easy to chat to your fellow countryman, etc. So he played a big part. So, yeah, just to sum that one up, Brian MBUEMO has got an agreement with Manchester United on personal terms. Yeah, the big dog, Fabrizio Romano, has said it. This is not no clickbait or nothing. This is the proper guy. He's come out and said that's what's going on. They've got an agreement. It's just about the club talks now. So we'll see how it ends up with Brentford not budging at the moment. United don't want to go over the top. Remember, we've been overspending for years. Højlund, Anthony, Casemiro. So a lot of teams know that we overspend. So I think they're trying to set the precedent like, listen, like they're not budging as well type of thing. That's why it's taking a bit long. But MBUEMO has been sat there since the 2nd of June. He said, I prefer Man United. And it's been coming out ever since. Like I showed you today, that all came out already today saying that he wants Man United. And this is from Fabrizio saying that we've got an agreement with the player. I'm not listening to no Sky Sports Liao or whatever, these next guys that are just making up stuff about bids, etc. This is the big dog, Fabrizio Romano, #1 journalist. So yeah, we've got an agreement with MBUEMO. EKITIKE links have come out. He's meant to be the striker we're in for since Gyökeres prefers Arsenal. It's come out today from Graham Bailey. Premier League clubs who are interested in Hugo EKITIKE are being told that he will be allowed to leave for less than €100 million price tag. So they've been saying they want €100 million for him. They're never going to get that. He's had one good season. I don't know how much goals he scored. He hasn't scored that much, but he's a good player. He's like an Isaac type of player, etc. So it's interesting to see if we're really going for him. We've been linked with him heavy. A lot of reports have come out in the last couple of days linking us to him, but 100 million, we're not going to go nowhere close to that, I'll tell you that. And if we're spending 100 million on a striker, it has to be someone like Osimhen or someone that has got some pedigree of goals. So I don't agree with that one. This is AMORIM's central. This is from The Athletic, and they're very reliable. David Ornstein, Laurie Whitwell, etc. AMORIM's ideal centre forward has the following traits: a tall player who can play with his back to goal, get hold of the goal kicks, allowing attackers to push forward. That's not Højlund, we know that. Explosive pace for getting behind defences or running the channels. Consistent ball striking ability to convert half chances into goals with a willingness to take high volume shots. That's obviously Gyökeres. All I can see of that whole thing was Gyökeres. But as you can see, we're not really, he prefers Arsenal or whatnot. So that's what AMORIM, and I said this as well, everyone that I've seen us linked with, Delap, Gyökeres, Osimhen, and Mateta, they're all big strikers and they're box strikers. They all run channel, they're box, they bully defenders. EKITIKE isn't that. EKITIKE is more get on the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, and make a few, like, he does shoot from far, don't get it twisted, and half chance and that, but I can't see him being that guy in the box to be a poacher and get his feet on the end of the ball and all of that. So I can't see that happening. I don't know if this is a smoke screen, we're just inquiring to pull it out there that we're looking at other strikers, but really we're waiting on Gyökeres, what Fabrizio did say, because that's the striker profile. And that's come up from The Athletic, and they're really reliable. We're linked with a new midfielder. His name is Hisham Badwayi. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I probably ain't. Apologies. Manchester United scout was present to watch the 25-year-old Ineos-owned OGC Nice midfielder Hisham Badwayi. Mazarawi spelled like that at the end, so I'm guessing it's Badwayi, but I'm probably wrong. During Algeria's 3-4 defeat to Sweden last week, scouts attending, they're very reliable for scouting players. Very reliable. One to keep an eye on. He plays with Nice. I think we got something with Nice where we can't buy their players at the moment because Sir Jim owns Nice. and we wanted to beat up to Debo, whatever his name is. He plays for West Ham. We wanted him, and we couldn't get him last season. I don't know if it was both in Europe or it's because it's just the ownership thing. I don't know. Same. That's my favorite. I want Osimhen as well, as much as you. Like before all this Gyökeres talk, I wanted Osimhen because Gyökeres and Osimhen, they both score goals, they both bully defenders, but Osimhen has got pedigree for it and he scores headers. That's one thing Gyökeres doesn't score is headers. He's not aerial like a bully like that. Like Osimhen, let it be 0-0, the 80th minute, just pull it in the box. Osimhen will score a goal. So I agree with you. I'm with that as well. But yeah, this is the new midfielder that we could be in for. It's come out today. 25-year-old. I don't know the rules about the ownership thing, but we're gonna see. MBUEMO deal is not, the personal terms are agreed, yes. As you can see here, I'm gonna go back to it to show you. Discussions are also ongoing for MBUEMO. Man United have an agreement with the player in place, but are still discussing club to club. So the full deal hasn't been agreed. Brentford and Man United are still haggling over whatever, a few millions or whatever it is. It can't be that far off, or they would have just cancelled the whole deal. But Fabrizio Romano, the main journalist, has basically said this today and just said, yeah, there's still a little bit to go. So still no deal done, but MBUEMO has an agreement with Manchester United. So all of these stuff about Tottenham and all of this stuff, bro, he said from the 2nd of June, I've gone mad. 2nd of June, he wants Manchester United. David Ornstein said that on the 2nd of June. Nothing has changed. This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Personal terms agreed. This is what I'm saying. But I'm just showing it because he's confirmed it today. This is what I'm saying. I've been saying this for ages that Tottenham ain't made no bid because no one's clarified it. And the same geezer, Sky Sports Leo, that came out and said that Tottenham made a 70 million bid, came out today and said this and didn't say nothing about the bid. Man United are relaxed about their pursuit of Bryan MBUEMO, despite being aware of Tottenham's interest in him. MBUEMO is intrigued by Spurs, but is still leaning towards United. So the same geezer that's spreading all these rumours now is talking like he never even... You know what I'm saying? This is the thing about journalism. You can come out one day, say one thing, the next day, no one G-checks you. No one, yo, why did you say that? You just get on with it. Like, it's work. It's crazy. So, yeah, so this is what's going on with MBUEMO. I've said EKITIKE, Ruben striker thing, and then we've got the new midfielder, and then we've got Onana. He's due to stay today. It's come out today. He's due to stay. I don't know if that's because he's done all the work with MBUEMO. You understand? He's tried to get MBUEMO to the Cameroon connection. But yeah, apparently Ruben enjoys a warm working relationship with him. So Onana's due to stay at the club. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Like I would rather us get a different keeper, but I understand that we need to address other places first. Like he's trying to get the striker and the 210 so we can score goals. Do you understand? Because when you look at last season, a lot of the games, they were narrow over us missing chances or couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Do you understand? But then again, when you look at it, Onana threw the ball in the back of the net loads of times. So it goes both ways. But it seems like Onana's going to stay. The only reason I think he's going to stay is because nobody's going to buy him. And the only people that are going to buy him are Saudi Arabia. And they don't want him. They're not doing us no favors. They done Liverpool favors, Chelsea, Koulibaly, Firmino. They've come and grabbed their players when they need to. But us, we've got Casemiro, Onana, all of these players. We need you out of here. No one ain't doing us a favor. Do you know what I mean? So he's stuck here. Hopefully we can get a here we go this week, man. Hopefully. I hope so. I hope MBUEMO can get a here we go because it's dragging on too much. But I'm not stressed about it because I know he's already said he wants Man United. The personal terms are agreed. So hopefully it should be a here we go. But people are coming out every day because of Thomas Frank moving to Tottenham. Oh, they've made a bid. Oh, he's swaying his head. Sky Sports done an interview with him. I think it was at a racetrack or something, and they're trying to make it like it's something massive. An interview of him just saying, yeah, I'm happy with Frank. He's a good boss. and they're making it like it's something big. I don't even know what it's meant to be. Someone said the last day Anana's like a... You're funny, you know. Gary. No protection at all. I agree with you. Listen, I want him out. I want Anana out. Even if we got the strikers and the 210s and we're out here scoring goals galore, you're still going to be shaky. You can see the defense is shaky with him. Harry Maguire and that, they will just clear the ball, even if he's coming out to pick it up. Even when he comes out and punches, this guy is scatty. He might punch someone and just give a penalty in the last minute. He's shaky, man. I don't know about him. If we were unable to get Gyökeres and Osimhen, what do you think of the front three of Rashford, the striker? I can't see Rashford coming back in, man. I don't know what Rashford done, but he's not coming back in. And Rashford is linked with Barcelona. Rashford's briefed that he's waiting for Barcelona until the end. But Barcelona are out here looking at every player. Luis Diaz, Nico Williams. Who else are they looking at? They got someone else on their list as well. So I don't even think Barcelona really want him. That's the crazy thing about it. So Rashford, bro, I can't see us selling none of these players. I'll be real with you. Like, they've all come back from loan. No one wants them. Rashford, Sancho, Anthony, Malacia, they're still here. So I don't know, man. It could work, but I can't see Ruben playing Rashford. Garnacho and Rashford, I think they're done. Maybe Sancho could come back. He's not had no problem with Rashford. Remember, Sancho's thing was with Ten Hag. I've said in another stream, we should be looking at Wissa. Wissa ain't too bad, but I don't know, man. I don't know if he's that striker, though, that will score all these goals, man. I think I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Is he I don't know. He's a proper counter-attack type of striker. But if we're playing possession football and we switch it up next year, what Ruben's meant to do, you're meant to implement your style now. It's your second year. We don't want no excuses. Come on, Ruben, go for it. You've got pre-season now, finally. You think someone like Wissa is going to take us through the line? I can't see. Wissa's a proper good counter-attack player. I like him. I'll have him there as backup, and he's better than Højlund, but I just can't see Wissa being that number 9. Like, you're probably the first person I've seen even say his name. Thoughts on EKITIKE? I like EKITIKE, but from what I've seen, let me not sit here and say I like EKITIKE as if I watch him or I watch the Bundesliga. I don't watch him. I've watched Mamouche because he was linked with City, and I saw him linking up with EKITIKE, and then I watched EKITIKE since we've been linked with him, a few comps. He's been scoring a few goals, etc. But I can't sit there and say to you, I would want him. He reminds me like an Isaac type of player, and I can't see how he even fits into Ruben's system. And look, it came out today. This is what Ruben wants as an ideal centre forward, to have these traits. A tall player that can play with his back to goal and get hold of goal kicks, allowing attackers to push forward. Explosive pace for getting behind defences or running the channels. Consistent ball striking ability to convert half chances into goals, with a willingness to take high volume shots. I've seen him take a few bangers outside the box. Don't get it twisted. He is tall. I don't know if he's got good hold-up play, but running the channels, and I don't know about that. And I don't think he's a bully. Look at who we've been linked with. Osimhen, Delap, Mateta. Who's the other one? Gyökeres. They're all bullies. On the last defender, they're going to bully them to try and go there and get that goal. So I can't see EKITIKE being that guy. Remember, Xerxes came in. He was feeble at first, and then he switched it up, bulked up a bit, started, you know what I'm saying? You've got someone like EKITIKE, skinny. I can't see it. I think this is a smokescreen. We're just putting it out there. We want someone else. We want someone else. And then if Arsenal disc Gyökeres, if Arsenal turn around and go, all right, we want Sesko, we'll go for Gyökeres. That's what I think. I don't think we're going to go for EKITIKE. I hope he goes, but he's meant to be staying. And MBUEMO and Wissa, the New York and Co. Yeah, they're good together, but it's counter-attack for Brentford. Are we going to play counter-attack football? We don't know what Amorim's going to come with, because he's going to implement his style. I remember when he played Arsenal and City, or was it Liverpool, and he came out and he said we was a bit too back. Like, we should, in the future, we're going to play a bit more forward. Like, we need a bit more possession. So we don't know what football he's going to play. He might play possession football. Someone like Wissa, and Wissa's too, do you know what I mean? We just know him for counter-attack, so we don't know, man. I don't think he's going to work. no deal has been agreed with MBUEMO. I literally just showed it, bro. I never said the deal was agreed. I said agreement. You understand? We've got an agreement with MBUEMO on personal terms. I don't do clickbait. This is MetricBay, yeah? I don't do none of that here. Yeah, Fabrizio Romano, the main geezer, he said we've got an agreement on personal terms. I never said nothing about the deal's done. Here we go. None of that. What do you think about Bill? I think we're going for him next season, you know. I've been seeing reports saying that we're going to go for a midfielder and spend big next season. So I think we'll go for someone like Belieber next season. But this season, we just want to strengthen up the striker force. So get a striker, get the 210s. And then next season, remember, if someone comes in for Casemiro right now, we can buy a CM. But I don't think they'll even have the money. So I think they'll wait till next season and then spend big and go crazy. So Belieber, he's cold. And that's the perfect person to have in the CM. We get Belieber in the middle, it's long. And that's one place that we get bullied everywhere. Every team that we play, the midfield, it just bullies us. Osimhen ticks all boxes, 100%. But let me show you the article on Osimhen today. This came out today about Manchester United has already decided to keep Joshua Zirkzee and only want to sell Rasmus Højlund permanently. But Inter Milan, who wants a simple loan with a buy option, will knock on the door again. And that's Core Sport there in Italy. Let's look at the other one for Rasmus. Manchester United value Rasmus Højlund at 45 million euros. In the coming days, Inter will have a meeting through Intermediaries. I can't spell that. So regarding the Danish striker, that's agents, by the way. Gazzetta is another Italian source, so that seems very reliable over there. And then we got Osimhen. The race for Victor Osimhen is wide open. Al Hilal want to submit a new offer. Meanwhile, Premier League clubs, Galatasaray and Juventus are still interested. But my only problem, I want Osimhen, but my only problem is he dissed Saudi Arabia. He said, I don't want them. So if he said he doesn't want to go Saudi, what the hell could any of us offer him? Any Premier League club? If everyone's trying to clean up their wage bill and all of this stuff, how are we meant to offer him something and he's going to agree to that if he's not going to Saudi? I don't understand that. That's the only thing with Osimhen that I think like, oh, he's not going to come. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want Osimhen to come, but I just can't see it happening, man. And obviously this came out yesterday. I'll show you now. This came out yesterday. Victor Osimhen's priority is to play Champions League football next season. Manchester United and AC Milan are not seen as front runners. So if he wants Champions League football, we're not in that race, are we? This is when it just goes back to the Europa final and we just sit there and just think, oh my days, jolting. So yeah, Osimhen, the race is still open. Saudi are about to put in another bid for him, but they gave him a crazy wage and he said no. So I don't know what he's trying to do with them. If he's trying to make them double the wage they're giving him already, but the race is still open. Galatasaray just signed Sane and they gave him a big wage. So I can't see Galatasaray signing him as well and giving him a big wage. That don't make no sense. Juventus, they're in for Gyökeres, Osimhen now. I don't know who else, but they want a striker. It's clear. So it's a weird one. Garnacho came out today. His price tag is £70 million. Tottenham, Chelsea, and Aston Villa are all interested. I don't think Tottenham will buy him, to be honest. Chelsea just put in a bid for Fofana about 10 minutes ago from Lyon. Aston Villa got PSR problems. So that's a bit techie. And then they put on Sky Sports today, Napoli have 45 million to spend on either Jack Grealish or Garnacho, but won't take both of them. I can't see Garnacho going for 45 million. And then I can't see Garnacho going for 70 million. So it might be something in between. Maybe like a 50 million or something. But yeah. Eager to see Ahmad and Bruno on the right. Breaking Premier League. I don't think... Oh, MBUEMO, you mean? Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Hopefully they can just, you know what I'm saying, switch positions and switch it up on people and no one can see it. I'm hopeful as well. I hope we get him, though. We need to just... We've got the agreement. Let's just get the here we go. United, I want Osimhen and MBUEMO, Emi Martinez. This is what I'm saying. Yes, that makes sense. But you see, Malik Fofana, he's literally about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, David Ornstein has just come out and just said that he's linked with Chelsea. Chelsea's open talks. So he might be going Chelsea. Seems like Chelsea don't even want Garnacho. I think we'll get Gonzalo Ramos on loan. I'm cool with that. As long as August the 16th is when the Premier League starts, as long as it's not Rasmus Højlund leading us, I'm happy. Yeah, we finished 15th. Beggars can't be choosers. Believe or easy 100 million. Yeah, 100%. But that's us going big on a player next month, next season. I think we're gonna go big on a midfielder next season. Believer will be 100 million. Brighton don't budge, and mate. If you look at all the other players that are going for what they're going for, he's probably worth at that. Where do you think we'll finish next season if Amrit gets all these signings? It has to be top 6, man. Has to be. I think if he doesn't finish in top 6, he'll be under pressure. Do you understand? If we get a proper striker, proper number 9 though, if he gets his signings, so let's say Gyökeres, MBUEMO, Cunha, has to be, man. MBUEMO is a good signing, so we need a midfielder, striker, another one, this goalkeeper again. That's what I'm saying, man. This guy was throwing the ball in the back of the net. Remember, we ain't got no Europe this season, and he always does the madnesses in Europe. So who knows? We've got one game a week. We'll have FA Cup. We'll have the other one, Carabao Cup. But still, having Onana is crazy. I think Onana just has to go. Right, but MBUEMO hasn't signed yet. But I never said he signed, you know, bro. I just said that we've got an agreement with MBUEMO, who has come from the big dog, Fabrizio. I put him in my thumbnail so people know where it's come from. Because I thought people will come in with some clickbait talk. I don't do clickbait. Fabrizio has said we've got an agreement with MBUEMO on personal terms. And it's just the club that needs to think. And why I'm saying this is because the whole fan base is getting shaky every minute. We're going to lose him. Oh, my God, he hasn't signed yet. It's been 2 weeks. Oh, everyone's shaking. There's rumours coming that Tottenham's making a bid. Tottenham. The guy done an interview on Sky Sports. Somehow was getting to Tottenham. It's getting close. And Fabrizio's come out today. I've left the date on purpose there. You can see the date on the bottom, the 16th. Fabrizio's come out today and said, listen, I'll read it out to you. For Manchester United, discussions are still ongoing for Brian MBUEMO from Brentford. They have an agreement with the player in place, but are still discussing club to club. No deal is done yet. So the deal's not done, but the agreement within personal terms is done. So all we got to do is just stop haggling with these couple millions. Remember, he's got 1 year left on his contract, plus a further one. We're looking at that and saying, you've got 1 year left. We can't pay 70 million. Brentford are looking at it and saying, yeah, he's got 1 more left, but we've got a further one and we would extend that. So he's got 2 years left. So it's just gone mad right now. But hopefully he ends up signing Brian MBUEMO. Hope he signs. Same. Hope he signs. But yeah, man, I'm trying to summarize everything before I go. MBUEMO has got an agreement with Manchester United. It's a fact now. Like there's nothing to talk about with that one. There's going to be rumours coming out every day until he signs for Tottenham. This. It's probably Brentford trying to put things out so that we can up the bid. But he wants Manchester United. He wanted us on the 2nd of June when David Ornstein came out and said it, and he still wants us now. Simple as that. EKITIKE, his price tag was 100 million. We've had a lot of talks with his agents and Frankfurt in the last couple of days, but now it's been dropped. We don't know what it is, but it's going to be dropped. Liverpool are strongly interested if they sell Darwin Núñez. Chelsea want him as well, but I can't see how they will do it with Delap and Jackson there. And so it leaves us. I think it's a smokescreen. I think we're still in the Gyökeres deal and we're just putting this out there that we want EKITIKE. We just keep inquiring so that everyone keeps talking about it, but we really don't even want him. Because I can't see how he would work. He don't look like a Ruben striker to me, but it could work. AMORIM just basically put out the centre forward. They put the athletic, David Ornstein, etc. Put out that this is what AMORIM centre forward usually looks like, and this is like a Delap, Mateta. Who else is there? Delap, Mateta, Osimhen, and Gyökeres type of player. Strong, bullies defenders, runs the channels. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone that put them in the box, they're going to score goals. That is what AMORIM has as a striker. I can't see them traits in EKITIKE. So, yeah, we're linked with another midfielder, 25-year-old from Nice. I don't know if we can sign him yet. His name's Hisham Badawi. I think that's it. And he plays for Nice. we'll see how that one goes. I saw a report that next season is when we're gonna go big for a midfielder. So we might get someone now, a little stopgap, and then next season we go big. Onana is expected to stay. Obviously, there's reports that he where is it? As you can see in this report at the end, there's reports that he advised Bryan MBUEMO to join. So he done his little due diligence by making MBUEMO join. So maybe we've got to concede one. It's like, all right, if MBUEMO comes, we've got to keep Onana. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's basically made the deal happen. He's the agent. He's the middleman. So that's what it's looking like. We've had to concede in it, basically. That's what we have to do. So, boy. So Onana's looking to stay. He's got a good relationship with AMORIM, apparently. But I think Man United are just putting these things out just in case he stays. But they really want him to go. But then again, I can't see no one else coming in for him apart from Saudi Arabia. And they don't do us no favours. They was doing everyone favours before. Chelsea, they was buying players. Liverpool, they ain't come for no one for us. So I don't know, man. It's a weird one. Garnacho's price has been named. Napoli have 45 million to spend on him. I can't see how they will get 45 million getting the Garnacho. I'm sure they bidded something like that before and we rejected it or whatever in January. And then there's 70 million price tag on him for the Prem, basically. But Tottenham, Chelsea and Aston Villa apparently all interested. But we're going to have to see. Obviously, they just put in a thing for Malik Fofana, Chelsea, not even about 20 minutes ago. So they're showing that they want that winner as a winger. They want Fofana. So I can't see Chelsea going for him. With more news, we had Osimhen. There's a big race still for Osimhen. Al Hilal want to submit another offer. Remember, he rejected Al Hilal's offer, before the Club World Cup. So I don't know what they're going to offer him now. And Saudi, when they come with a bag. But Premier League clubs are still interested. I don't know who that is. It might be Liverpool. It could be us. Juventus and Galatasaray are still involved as well. But remember, with Osimhen, yesterday this came out that his priority is to play Champions League football. And if you've got all these teams onto you, why are you going to pick us type of thing? So it's a weird one, but I want Osimhen to come. If we're going to pay 100 million for a striker or something, let's go and pay it for someone like Osimhen. That's what I'm on. We've got to get top 4 next season. Hopefully, we have to. I'm with you with that one. Man United have already decided to keep Joshua Zirkzee and only want to sell Rasmus Højlund permanently. That is music to my ears. But Inter Milan, who wants a simple loan with a buy option, will knock on the door again. And then the other report, they're both in Italy. One's Core Sport and one's Gazzetta. He goes, Manchester United value Højlund at 45 million euros. In the coming days, Inter will have a meeting through the agents for the Danish striker. So that's just, it's good, isn't it? That it's two different outlets in Italy, both basically saying Højlund is strongly linked to United and they're going to have talks soon. So yeah, that's all, folks. I'm just going to go back to the big news. It seems Højlund's agent is also 100%. That's a madness. But yeah, the big news is we've got an agreement with Bryan MBUEMO on personal terms. The big dog Fabrizio has said it. So relax, yeah? Let's just wait for Brentford to just swallow their tongue and concede and just, yeah. As soon as we make the bid, I think the next bid we make, it's either we're going to have to accept it or we're going to walk away. It's going to be one or the other. I think they only make 2 bids. Since Ineos come, they've done it with Brantford last season. They put in a bid, 45 million or something. Then they put the second one in. They rejected it. No problem. Walked away. And then we're linked with Eze or Semenyo. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But thank you for logging in. MetricBay, like, subscribe, the whole jazz. I'm here every day, morning, evening, and night. So I'll be back on about 9 o'clock, 10. Subscribe. I'll see you.
Some celebs pull up local. We are next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Whether mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm